Alright, hi everyone. It's me. I'm back home. I don't remember the last sit down chit chat I filmed. Also, if you guys fall, it's because y'all are propped. I have y'all propped on my bed right now. I'm doing my nails. Ugh. Me trying to just not cry about things. So, for my last, I guess, kind of update, I feel very overwhelmed and stressed, and it's like I'm trying not to get stressed out about everything because it's like it's so much is out of my control, but it's really hard not to because my dad just keeps putting pressure on me, and it's like I'm trying to work around the timeline he wants me to be moved out, which is the end of this month. But I realistically really don't have enough saved. Which I wanted a minimum 3,000 saved. Which I will have 3,000 saved by the end of November for sure. But by the end of this month, no. And it's just really just starting to, it's just like the pressure on me feels like it's getting worse, and I don't know. Like, I just texted my dad basically saying, I'm trying my best to be moved out, but I don't have enough saved. I don't have a place lined up yet. I told him, I can get the majority of my stuff moved out, but I also would need some assistance, which I had asked him for before, and he just told me he doesn't know basically when he's going to be able to help me with that. So it's just like I can only do so much at the end of the day. I'm going to try to go through a lot of my things this week to sell, or probably just to donate at this point. Like, I tried selling things on Depop. Honestly, I sold some items this weekend at Plato's, and I got back $84. Which is more than I've made selling things on Depop. So really, it doesn't seem like selling things online is the best. I mean, I haven't really tried Facebook Marketplace, so maybe I could try that for some other things, but I'd rather honestly just donate. Like, I personally have never really, and maybe this is why really my mom told me it's a waste. Like, I'm never really trying to make money from selling stuff. Like, I've never really made that a priority when I'm... Sorry. I need to upload a vlog. That's the other thing. Like, I have all of this stuff I'm trying to get done. Trying to catch up, being behind 3 months on my YouTube channels. There's a lot of content I have to upload. I have to edit. Is this the vlog I just did? Oh, I guess it is. I just got home from church from my friend's place, came home, edited a vlog. I'm trying to get this uploaded right now. And what is I going to title this video? And I think I'm just going to have to do in weeks in my life to get caught up. So I want to be through August by the end of this month, which I should be at the beginning of September, because I think I'm overstressing myself, but it's also because I have my birthday coming up. I have all of these things coming up, like a lot of busy weekends basically. And there's so much I want to get done, and I feel like it's just there's not enough time for me to do everything realistically, but I feel like I just have so much pressure on me to get a lot of things done. I have my dad putting on pressure on me to be moved out when I really don't have enough saved. And in order to save, I need more time. That's the only thing I really need is just more time. And I asked my dad for more time. He wasn't really willing to give me that. And I understand he's also under a lot of stress. Like, I understand that my dad has, like, I'm basically just in the way of him having things how he wants. And that just makes me feel worse, because it just makes me feel like I'm just like a burden. Sorry. It makes me feel like I'm just a burden, stopping him from, I guess, being able to make money off the house. And in a lot of ways, it does feel like I'm being blamed for, or like he's taking a lot of the stress he's under on me, and like focusing on me being out the house and my stuff being here. And it's like I'm trying my best, but that's another story. I don't want to be crying about this. It's not worth crying over. Anyways, I was gonna say something. I'm trying to title my videos. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people, I don't have a lot of clever titles for my vlogs. Like, YouTube always like suggests that you title your vlogs a certain way. Oh, this nail is so cute. It's like my Halloween nails finally, because Halloween is literally, well, it's not until next week, but I just want to use like my festive things while I can, because I don't want to, waste things and not use it. But anyways, I feel like my biggest issue is just like, I feel like I have like so little time to get a lot of things done. And I know I can't get comfortable at my dad's, and he probably thinks I'm still a little too comfortable. Like, I can pack up everything in my room. It's just like, where am I taking it? And I told my dad, like, I can take my stuff to storage at my mom's, but I told him, like, I need assistance. Like, I can fit everything in his trailer and take it to my mom's, but he hasn't given me, like, any, updates on when he's available. And I feel like he just doesn't want to, I don't think he wants to help me with that anyways. But it's like, you're telling me I have to be moved out, but you also aren't really providing any assistance, because he just has other things that he's doing. Like, he's like, I have to go to a football game. And he just has other things that are more his priority, I guess, is the best way to say it. So it's just like, well, I also am working full time during the week. So, it's like I'm adding, extra stuff and trying to get all of the extra stuff done, like, during my work week. So I get off work and then I come home, either I'm working on a vlog or I'm going through my things to donate and to give away, or things I can just throw out. Which I actually feel like if I just had some help, it really wouldn't be that bad. Like, on Friday morning before work, I literally packed up a bunch of stuff in my mom's car for her to take. She put it in her garage, and it was really simple. So, like, the only person really helping me right now is my mom. She's also helping me, holding on my savings for me, so that I'm not tempted to touch it, or I don't, like, go spend it shopping, which I'm grateful for and is much needed for me, because having, like, a shopping problem, it's like I don't trust myself with money sometimes. And I also think too, it's like, my shopping has not been that bad, but I also feel like I still am not doing as good as I could. It's like I could do better. Like I could still have improvement. But as I've mentioned before, you know, any other times I've tried to be like, don't shop at all and just go like a whole entire month without shopping. I feel like I haven't been able to do it. And I feel like it actually makes my shopping sometimes worse because it's like when I feel like I can't buy something, it makes me want to buy it stuff. Yeah. Makes me want to shop more. Oh, I should have used the nail prep pad in here. If I followed the instructions, this probably would go a lot better. But these nails are super cute. They're just black, white, Hello Kitty. I guess I'll show y'all at the end. Anyways, now that I'm not as emotional and crying, I can talk normal. Why is there only one of this nail? Like, oh, wait. Okay, they didn't make... I'm just confused. I'm confusion. Because why is there only one of this white nail with a Hello Kitty on it? Like the other one... Ugh, that's actually so annoying. Alright, I'm just gonna have to use a different one. And this one's like slightly too small. Honestly, I do my nails in a very kind of chaotic way. Like if I was organized with it, I would like set all my nails out for each finger ahead of time. But I kind of am just like, just do it as I go. And that just comes from me being a, I don't want to say chaotic queen, but just someone who well, maybe that comes from me not caring, not being very organized or not caring that much to do all that. You know, I feel like I like to be efficient, but my efficiency comes off as chaoticness because, and maybe it's also not that efficient then, but in my mind, I'm okay. It's not horrendous. Alright, anyways, back to the topic. So, I've been feeling very stressed this past month, ever since my dad pretty much sprung on me that he wants me to be moved out by the end of this month, and I knew I wasn't going to be ready. I was like, you are forcing me to try to put me on a timeline that works good for you, but not so much for me. And it's, like I said, it's just not a good feeling. And I'm trying to, like I said, trying to not let it get to me, but it does. Because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do if at the end of the month, my dad's just going to be like, get out, basically. Which, it's like, I haven't really done anything, in my opinion, to warrant that. It's really just like, I mean, at the end of the day, it just comes down to, you know, I live with a parent. This isn't my house, and so I don't have control over what my dad decides to do about the house. And again, I know me being here is inconvenient to him and his life and his plans, so it just is like, it's not really a comfortable. Like, I feel like people watch my videos and I say I'm living with my dad and they think I'm like, oh, you must have it so nice to live with a parent. It's like, not really. My dad does not actually want me living with him. It's really just, you know, at the moment, I don't have anywhere else to go. Ooh, I lost my balance for how I had y'all propped. I think that's fine. So it's really just like, it's really not a great situation that I have. It's just, this has been my the only place I really could live, I guess, until my dad got remarried, and that kind of changed all the things. So And I guess that's kind of like another thing, like, honestly, you know, my dad has his own life, his own whatever, things going on in his life. And, like, I knew that it was going to affect my living situation. Well, I found out that, like, really towards the end, but it's just, like, my dad wasn't really planning on moving until he got remarried. So that kind of was, I mean, not really something that I obviously can control, but it's just like, you know, I knew it was going to change things. And yeah. Okay. These are the nails. They look pretty cute. Okay. Well, I can't remember what else I wanted to say. I don't know. Again, I just feel like the closer it gets, the more pressure I feel like I have on me. And I mean, I talk to, like, my mom, my sister, and everything. And they really don't really have great, I mean, my mom's advice was look for a room, which I was trying to look for one, but I haven't really seen a lot of places. Like, maybe if I could just find a room, maybe temporarily, that I could move to for maybe a couple months till I actually have enough saved. Like, that would be fine. Like, it's not like I'm not willing to do those things. I just haven't found any. So, I mean, just again, it's just a lot of pressure, I feel like, on anyone. So I think even without my dad's I mean, even without all of the additional pressure things from my dad, it would still not be, it's still a lot, like, trying to move, a lot of work, and a lot of effort. But I definitely don't think it's a good idea, though, for me to try to move somewhere when I really don't have enough money saved. And that's, like, my main concern. Like, I don't want to, like, get in a situation where I can't afford my rent, or I'm struggling to pay my rent. Like, I know I'll be able to save what I need. I just need more time. So the real issue is really not, like, me having to move. It's me having to move without, when I'm not financially prepared, I guess. But I just have to trust, I guess. I mean, there's only so much I can actually do, right? Like, I feel like that's the other thing is, like, even when I'm, like, saving money is, like, I really only am actually saving money. Well, I guess you can think of it too, like, I'm saving money by not shopping, but not shopping is, like, you're not actually doing something, you're just not doing something. And what else? Yeah, I need a nap. It's really just, my situation is, it's not horrible. It just feels really stressful at the moment. And also, it's just like, it's just adding more, I guess, things for me to worry about that I really don't want to have to worry about. And I just want to be able to, I want to be able to, like, focus on, I guess, the positive things. Like, I have a bunch of collabs that I have going on that are really fun, but I honestly also have been really busy helping my mom on the weekends, helping my grandma, and I haven't really had time to like really focus on other things, but it's just like there's a lot on my plate right now. A lot on my plate, and it's like try to find time to do everything feels overwhelming, but you know, my work ethic is there. Like I wake up at 7:30 I woke up before 7:30 today, and I go to bed at like midnight, and I'm doing stuff up until midnight. I do a lot of content creation, a lot of editing, a lot of filming, a lot of, you know, there's just so much that goes into everything. And so it feels like there's always something for me to do at every given point of the day. And it's like I need to rest, but sometimes I feel like I can't. But I'm going to try to rest the rest of today. I did my not laundry. I did my vlog. I edited the vlog I needed to edit today, and I'll probably also upload it today. Today is October 20th, I believe, so I will try to have that uploaded today or tonight, maybe at like, well, what time is it? It's uploading right now, so however long it takes for it to upload, which it just depends on, that really just depends on my Wi-Fi. So once I edit a vlog, it's like I have to wait for it to download, wait for it to be uploaded, and that's all just like time. So after I edit a vlog, I try to do stuff. Well, there's a lot of, what else did I need to get done today? I mean, that was the main thing. I want to try to take a nap, but it's like, it's been hard for me to sleep and rest because there's too much on my mind. There's too much I have to do, and I'm constantly just thinking about all the stuff I have to get done. And I feel like I haven't been able to truly relax. And that's almost worse. It's like when I need to rest the most, I can't. Which actually sucks really bad. And I'm like trying to force myself to like relax for the rest of the day, and I'm still thinking about all the stuff I have to get done. The only other thing I do want to get done today is plan out my week and put like what I want to do, like what videos I need to film, what I need to edit, like just really map out my days this week and stick to a schedule, because following a schedule also helps me be productive, but also helps me be able to like know I can relax because I accomplished what I needed for that day. And part of the reason it's hard for me to relax, like if I know there's something I still have to get done that day, I can't relax until I get it done. And I've always been like that. Like I have to get all of my work done before I can relax. Like if there's still work that needs to be done, it's hard for me to relax. And I think that's why it's been hard for me to like actually rest, because I'm like, there's so much I have to get done. I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this, I have to do that. And it's just like my body can't like relax until I get everything done. And that's why it's so funny, like it's not funny, but when people think like, well, I'm not gonna say, I don't think people think I don't do things, but there's been some comments that allude to me being lazy and quote unquote not doing enough. I'm like, do you know my days are pretty much 16 plus hours? Like I literally am only sleeping I would say like I get between 5 to 7 hours of sleep on a good day, but most of the time it's about 6 hours, and I'm up the rest of the 18 hours, like zero naps. I wake up at 7:30 a.m. to get to work by 8:45 a.m., get off around 4 a.m., get home, edit, clean, put away things, run errands, edit a vlog, film content, try to work out in between that, do laundry, organize, go through things. A lot of it is also like filming content. I have 4 YouTube channels, two of which, my vlog channel and this channel, are the main ones I'm posting most of my content to. And thankfully, this channel, I typically do more sit down, chill videos that I don't have to edit, but I still edit a couple of videos on this channel, plus my TikTok, plus filming collab videos and editing those videos, and just uploading content is additional work. Like, that's essentially my second job, and it feels like a full-time job on top of my actual job because of how frequently I film pretty much every day for my vlogs, and then I'm also editing videos and filming videos for like 1 to 2 hours a day. So that's probably an additional 4 hours a day times 7, plus my actual job, and then just like house stuff, like going grocery shopping, doing laundry, cleaning my room, organizing things. Now I have to add, going through my stuff. So it's just like there's a lot I do have to do, actually. And I'm also have to keep up with like responding to emails. There's been a couple of times like I've gotten offers that I just forgot to respond to, which is okay. It's like I can't collaborate with every brand that messages me, and some of them are scams, by the way, but it's a lot. I also volunteer at my church, and I wanted to get back on like the praise and worship team at my church, but I'm like, do I even have time to do that right now? Like, I don't think I can really feasibly add something else to my list. So, and then I also have to eat. I also like, and I feel like this is the other reason like my weight loss fitness journey has taken kind of a backseat, because I'm like, the last thing I'm going to try to do is like spend an hour and a half at the gym. Although I have been trying to just go at least to my Zumba classes, which are twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I am going to try to still do that because I don't want to waste the membership and everything. But yeah, it's like, it's so much. Also, because I'm on TikTok Shop now and I can add products to my videos and get commission, that's something else. I've been trying to grow my TikTok and post more content on there, and just a bunch of other things. Like, there's always something for me to do. I also do feel like I have an obsession, almost to a sense, when it comes to like filming content, and it's hard for me to not. Like, I'm a content creator. So anyways, I'm always like, oh, I can make this content, I can do this content. And it's not like I'm doing anything like super grand. It's really just like, oh, I should make like a fall autumn body care routine, or I should show XYZ. It's just like constantly making content is a lot of work, and content creation is a job. Currently, it's more of like my side hustle, but it's also a job because I am monetized. I do make some money off of YouTube, and I'll do like an updated how much I make off YouTube, because I have 2 channels that are monetized now. But it takes a lot of views to actually make good money off of YouTube. So it's like I am investing a lot of time into content creation and things like that, but the payoff for that could take a while. Like, I've been on YouTube for over 10 years, and I didn't get monetized till on one of my channels. Like, I actually have more than 4 channels, if I'm being honest. I have closer to like 7. I think I either have 6 or 7, actually. But 6 or 7 that I posted content on. But it took me up until last year to be monetized, and I've had YouTube channels since 2013. So, it takes a lot of time and effort for it took a good amount of time. And this channel that I make the most money off of, I started this channel in 2020. So 4 years. It's been 4 years, and I just got monetized the towards the end of last year. So, sometimes you just have to be patient and wait for things to I guess work out, but and that's not a problem, but I had seen some people be like, "Why don't you make content creation like your focus?" And it's like I've been posting daily for like the past 4 years. I think like it's something I'm working towards, even if I'm not like prioritizing it as being like my full-time job, because it's just like it's something I enjoy doing, but I feel like it's something that it's not guaranteed a guaranteed income for me right now. I think you honestly do have to have, a substantial amount of followers and views before I would be able to depend on YouTube or making content as a full-time job. And I do enjoy working as an RBT with kids on the spectrum, so it's not like I don't like my current job. Even if I know it's not my forever job, it's something that I enjoy doing right now. And I do think like God's put other things on my heart, but I just think like everything is happening on the, like, it's just like things take time. Like, I have to just trust the path and the plan God has for me. And, I'd like to have better finances, not be in as, like, get all of my debt paid off. And just, really be in a better place, I guess, in my personal life. And before I try to, like, dabble into other endeavors, I suppose is the best word for it. And that's really where this channel came from, just documenting my journey, I guess, to get there. And I share the ups, the downs. I think sometimes people think I only share like all of the bad things happening, and I'm like, if you're only watching the videos where I'm crying, well then of course you're gonna think that. But the majority, after I literally started this video crying, I did start this video crying, but it's not like I'm crying all the time. And most of the times I do cry, I'm not even filming it. But I don't know. It really is just, I'm just documenting my growth, my journey, my process. I don't think I'm perfect. I definitely have had to learn a lot of tough lessons. I've gone through a lot of things, not the worst things, but just, I still have a lot of learning and growing to do. Like, I don't think I'm ever going to reach a point where I feel like, well, I think I can reach a point where I feel like a lot more stable, of course, but I don't think there's ever going to be a point in my life where I'm not learning or growing, and things like that. I feel like even after, it's like there's levels to it. Like, you reach one level of maturity, and then you gotta get to the next one, and then you gotta get to the next one, and then you gotta get to the next one. So I hope to have my life together by the time I'm 30. I turned 29, y'all, in what's today? In like 3 weeks, basically. Yeah, 3 weeks I turned 29. And I would really like to be in a much better place, which is what we're working towards. Now, do I still make some mistakes between those? Yes, it doesn't mean though, but I'm still trying my best, and that's what matters. So yeah, it's been kind of stressful the past couple of months, but we're trying our best. There's also a lot of positive things, like I got my first paid promotion. I also have been getting a lot of collabs. I've been growing on my TikTok. I've had a lot of brands reach out to me, I've had a lot of other brands reach out to me for collabs. So it's like have so much great things also happening. I just feel like the stress of, pressure of having to move and everything just has been getting to me, and it's been hard to like focus on all of the positive things. And there's just like, it's about to be the holiday seasons. Christmas is my favorite season, and I feel like I don't want to be stressed around Christmas time about having to move and everything else. So, I would rather, be moving right after Christmas. But it's just sometimes you can't control. I can't control. My dad wanted me to be moved out this soon, and I can't control, some other things. Like, I can only control me and my situation. So, and my actions, I guess, and my choices. So, yeah. I mean, I feel much better. I feel like I got all of what I needed to get off my chest. As I've always said, I do think like talking through things, I have to talk through my problems. Like, if I just sit and think about it in my head, I just get more and more stressed and overwhelmed. But when I sit down and I talk through them and think out loud, basically, a lot of my videos is just me thinking out loud. That actually helps me process things. And now I feel much better. So also, maybe if people watch my videos and if they watch the beginning but don't watch the end after I'm working through the beginning problems I had, maybe they also don't see like the thought processes happening throughout my video. But anyways, I feel much better now. I got it off my chest. Well, I've been getting off my chest, but everything's gonna be okay. That's what I just gotta keep telling myself. And it really is time for me to move out. I do think I finally do have a job where I can feasibly move out. Not more than like $1,000 a month, but and I wish my credit was better. And because my credit's not the best, I will have a higher deposit. So that's the other reason, like, I need to make sure I have enough saved for 3 months rent, because my deposit might be, $1,000 or like a full month's rent based off of my credit history. Although I've never been evicted or anything, so it's not like I have an eviction on my, like, I've lived in apartments before. I've had to pay rent before as well. Like, in college, I mean, I always had roommates, though. I've never actually lived fully on my own. Actually, that's a lie. I had a house. Forgot about that already. I have actually lived on my own, and I was paying $800. I had it so good, y'all. I really had it good, and I probably missed out on a blessing, but I think, like, I needed to experience that, because it's like, that experience also made me realize, I need to like grow a lot more before I live on my own again. So, everything happens for a reason. Nothing is wasted, and everything will work out. I just need to stop putting so much stress on myself and putting so much pressure. And yes, some of it is outside pressure, which is outside my control, but I don't have to let it get to me if I'm actually trusting God instead of putting all of my trust into myself and thinking, I have to do all of this and I have to figure this out, and I like putting everything on myself and putting all of my like making everything like it has to be me who does everything is also, I think, not helping too. So whatever happens, however things happen, I will be fine, and I'm just going to trust God's got my back, even if I don't necessarily see a solution at the moment, which I really don't. Like, again, I really don't know, like, if my dad's going to be like, October 31st, like, get out. I mean, I told him, like, I will try to at least get majority of my stuff out of the house in my mom's storage, but I don't know when like, if he's not going to be helping me, I just have to, I have to wait until my mom is able to help, because she can help fit a lot of things in her van, but my mom also is traveling. She's not even home right now. So I also have to wait for her to actually be here. And I don't want to pay for a storage unit if I don't have to, like here, if I don't have to, because my mom has one that I can put my stuff in for free. And she says she has that storage unit for like 2 years. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Definitely think, like, from that 3-month break I took from YouTube, I mean, I'm in a better position as far as my finances, but not a better position as far as my living. So I feel like it's like my finances are getting better, have improved. Living situations, still working on. Because I said faith, finance, and fitness. So finances improved. Living situation, we're still working on that. Fitness, still in the works. Faith, also working on that. I do want to, like, join another small group and potentially get on like a worship team. Right now I volunteer once a month at my friend's church in the nursery with the 2 and 3-year-olds. So that's what I did this morning. But I want to maybe serve on the worship team again and join like a small group. And I go to a bunch of different churches, so I'm like, I might join a small group at like a church that I don't go to on Sundays, just like I volunteer at my friend's church, even though I don't attend there regularly. I don't know, because I never felt like I found like one church that I really just like here. But I mean, the church that I already served on, I feel like at least I know what that's like. But who knows what I end up doing. I also think maybe I was like, I don't maybe want to focus on volunteering at a church right now. Because I'm like, I don't have that much free time still. But, I could probably do it just maybe after my birthday. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I might go for a walk at the park, although I don't know if I should say this in my video, but I went to my friend's place after church, and she literally just read that there was a woman's body found on the road that's near the park I would be going to. I'm like, I don't know if I feel safe going to this park anymore. And it was like multiple gunshot wounds. That's like crazy. And they found that this morning. I'm like, do I want to go to a park where I don't know if it's at the park, but the park, there's a trail that goes through that road, the road where the person's body was found. So I'm like, I don't know. But I saw some people walking. I mean, I guess I shouldn't I shouldn't base what I do or don't do out of fear of a crime, because, that's not in my control. I don't want to live in fear of everything that's like in fear of all of the bad things that could happen, because that's just like, you can always find something to worry about. I feel like that's what fuels a lot of people's anxiety too, is like they live their life in fear of something that could happen, even though it hasn't happened yet. And I don't want to live my life in fear of bad things happening. Just trust that God's protecting me and be grateful for that. So I might still try to go to the park, but it is now almost 4:30, so we'll see. All right, that's all. Bye, guys.